This video is all about printing tips. Okay, sometimes whenever we are printing data in MS Excel, so we face with some issues. All issues, problems that you have with printing in MS Excel, so you will be able to solve them after watching this video until the end. So just watch the video so you will know about all the page setup and printing tips in MS Excel. So let's get started. Okay, first of all, for example, we have this data and we would like to print this data. So how to set a page for this and how to print it. For example, we want all the data, all these columns in one page. Let's first of all move to the print overview. So press Control P. So after pressing Control P, let's check it. We have the data until obtained marks. Let's check it. We have the data until obtained marks. It means from serial number to obtained marks, we can print just this data without printing this percentage of red and grade data. So let's move again. So we have this data. So how to solve the error to print all the columns in one sheet? And okay, first of all, I will show you this. So let's do it. Okay, first of all, just come here you can move here to the page setup. See here down you have here page setup icon. So after pressing this, here you can set up your page, or you can set up your page here. This is also sitting for the page setup. All you can just set up your page sitting from page layout. Okay, print titles you can do it here also. But let's move Control P, press Control plus P. Here we will do it everything here easily. Okay, we will not move here we can just adjust it. Okay, very easily. So the first thing that we can do is just to print all the columns in a single page. For that we will press portrait or orientation. So press this. So here we will move. Right now it is for portrait orientation. It means that it is vertical, but if you would like to make it horizontal, for that we will select landscape orientation. Let's press it. So that has changed. Right now we have the data until average and grade. So let's check it. Average and grade, it means that we have all the columns in our data. But if you would like, sometimes Control P, if we have more than these columns, let's for example, I want to just add these 3 columns also. Control C, Control V. So it is also error, but okay, I will just show you the printing errors. And also let's just, I want to Control C and make it Control V, and also add some other details down also. I will show you. Okay, just come here. Control C, Control V. So now let's move Control P. So right now we have just until the second percentage. We can print the data until this percentage. Okay, this percentage, but we cannot print these columns again. So for that, just come here again to Control P to print overview. So to print all the columns, we have changed also the orientation. So now to print all the columns, for that we have another option. For that is, come here to the last option, which is no scaling. Press this icon button. After that, now come here, fit all columns on one page. Look at here, fit all columns on one page. Press this option. So now it will fit all the columns. It means it will display us all the columns. Okay, we have all columns in one page. And now this other, let's move to other options of printing. So for that other options, let's move to page setup. After coming to the page setup, here you can we can set up the change the page. Okay, page size. So to change the page size, for that press later. The international level, the legal and formal size is A4 size that we should select for our page. Let's press A4. So we have selected A4. If you would like to change the margin, so you can change the margin here also. You can make it customize also, custom margin size. But come here again to page setup. Coming here to the page setup, this is, we did everything. Yeah, just come here to the this was margins in the header. Okay, in the header, if you would like to print the page number, so for that, for example, you want to print at the bottom. So come here to the footer. In the footer, page 1. Press OK. So this is page 1. If you move down, so this is page 2. But sometimes we need to print the path of our document. For example, this document where we have saved this document, sometimes we want to open it. So we can easily open it if we print the path of this document. So for that, let's move to page setup. After coming to the page setup, come here to the header footer. So we want to print the page setup on in footer. So just come here, instead of page, we will just print page 1 and also the path of this document. So press OK. So this is the path that we have printed. Okay, let's come here down. So this is the path that we have printed on every page. But sometimes we want to just display this header. Okay, this header on all pages. Okay, so for that, again, let's come here to the page setup. Come here to the sheet and rows to repeat top. Okay, just we will enable it. So to enable it, let's close it once. Let's move back from this print overview and just come here to the page layout, to the print titles. After coming to the print titles, now let's select it. Okay, here, click here, rows to repeat. Click here and select this first row and press OK. So after pressing OK, let's move back to print overview. So now let's move to second page. See, we have the header on the second page also. So as I showed you, you can do it in the page setup, and also you can do it here, and also you can do it here at the page layout in the print titles. You can do all these settings, page layout setting and printing in these three places. So this was all about the print tips and the page setup that I have showed you whenever you are printing the data in MS Excel. Sometimes we face with errors, how to print the whole data or the whole columns, or just fix the header or the column. So all things has been done in this video. If you like this video, so don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.